It's been a fun ride, but Jesus, I'm 38 years old now, and it gets to a point where you want to be a drunk and a fuck-up at 38. You're drinking alone a lot of the time because your friends, they're gone. They fucked off. You age, the bar stays 23 years old. You keep getting older, bar's always 23, and then you're the weird, creepy guy at the end of the bar watching the sports bloopers with no volume because you ain't got shit to say to the person next to you. You're 23. What, you're going to tell me about your fucking ringtone? Look, I got 50 Cent. I got problems, Captain. And you're not a fucking guy I can talk to about it. Because I had friends when I started. I was 23 once, too, and there was a bunch of us getting fucked up. And one by one over the years, you dropped out, and you got sucked into the system, and you got sucked into that office building, and you started taking shit seriously. Why? Well, I can't drink with you on a Wednesday, man. Come on, man. Well, you can't leave me with these 23-year-olds. I'm sitting there paying $9 a fucking drink with no one to talk to. Come on out. Can't, man. You used to when you were 26, you just had some shitty job and you didn't give a fuck about working hungover, but then they gave you a title and now you take yourself seriously. They moved you up $4 an hour and gave you a fucking white shirt instead of the blue Oxford and a fucking bigger name tag, and now you're gonna, I can't drink with you on a Wednesday, man. I got responsibilities. I'm the manager of the factory now. I got responsibilities. No, faggot, you got the keys is what you got. You got the keys to that closed factory. We could be drinking there. You're leaving me here with these kids. We could be drinking at the factory, drinking Costco price beer, having forklift races. If you weren't such a douchebag acting like you're important. What is that? Remember? You were the guy that used to fucking not give a shit if your visor was askew at McDonald's. Remember you? It's kind of a, you walk that moral line. Like, at what point do I fucking just sell out and join these fucking idiots? Go to bed on a Wednesday. It's a fucking most boring generation in the history of humanity. Like, it's so dull. If you're a young person and you're alive right now, you got fucked, man. There's shit going on. There's nothing. When you listen to older generations, bitch, the old people you knew when you were a little kid, when you were young, you were a little kid, and you had fucking, the old people would always complain. They always complain about the next generation being too out of control, and they're too deviant. They got no morals. These kids are crazy. These kids today, they smoke these marijuana sticks, I read in the newsprint, and it makes them crazy. And they go crazy, and they go flying off of buildings, and they rape white women. It's crazy. They got no morals. In our day, if you wanted to have fun, you just went to a barn dance. And we didn't even finger fuck till we were like 35 years old or whatever. It was always that the new kids were taking too many chances and they were pushing it too far. We're going to be the first generation of old people. We're going to be on walkers holding our piss bag in our fucking hands that are the opposite of those guys. You go, look at these kids today, these half-faggots. We used to do crank off of titty dancers. Remember that? We didn't care what her tattoo said. Now these pussies, they drink a Red Bull and they go outside to smoke. And the closest they've come to a fist fight is on a message board. Fucking zero adrenaline. You looking at my girl? I'm gonna delete you from my MySpace friends. How do you like that? Faggot. Name me one thing that is better today than it was 20 years ago. Tits? Implants, yeah, okay. All right, I'll give you implants, yeah. Breast implants are better. I have no problem with breast. I mean, people who, I like a natural tit. You're talking about a tit that was nice naturally. You're not talking about the fucking puppy mill mother of six fucking gym sock full of vomit swinging tip. At that point, yeah, you'd prefer implant. Name me something else. Porno is not better. I don't think. This is it's an opinion, but I think porno, like, all the porno chicks look the same. They all they're so overly made up and fake blood. They all look like real dolls, and they all look like the same one. At least before, you knew one from the other. Porn star doesn't mean shit anymore. They're all just a fucking empty, yeah. What else? Weed I don't smoke. I do all the other drugs. I've given weed plenty of opportunities, and it didn't work for me. It's just not my drug. I'm a psychedelics guy. Ecstasy, if it's good, you can't find it anymore. Men in pink robes. See, you're dying as bad as me back there. It's all it's fucking same. Like, the cars all look the same now. Can you tell the difference between a Nissan Altima or a Honda Accord or a fucking Hyundai Sonata? They all look exactly the same. People look the fuck. You know how like, bars will relive generations? Hey, it's 70s night down at the VIP lounge. Come on down and put on your bell bottoms and we'll dance to disco music. It'll be just like the 70s without the drugs and the fucking in the streets. And, you know, it's like, they relive all the bad parts, but how are we going to relive this decade? How do we relive this in 30 years? Relive the fucking aughts or the fucking oh-nothings. Come on down and just dress up like a normal guy in a normal shirt with a normal haircut and look like the guy next to you with a baseball hat on. It'll be just like the 90s without any good music. Where's all the new drugs?
Right here.
What is it? What do you got that's new?
What do you want?
Something that I haven't done. I've been doing drugs since '85. The only new drug that's come out is crank. Thanks, America. Crystal meth is the drug of our generation. Like the
Ice.
Well, yeah, the prescription drug's a problem. There's no illicit narcotics that are, you know, it's a multi-billion-dollar business. You'd think you'd throw some new product out to keep us interested. Ain't nothing to do. Yeah, scripts. That's the only new drugs they do are the ones to fucking, like the mood alterators or the antidepressant, all the ones that keep you happy working in a cubicle. Those are the dangerous drugs. Those are the ones that take away your individuality, and they medicate against things that shouldn't be medicated against. I alphabetize insurance forms 45 hours a week, and I noticed I couldn't concentrate as well as I should. So now I'm on Adderall, and I can just flip through alphabetizing, and so you shouldn't want to do that. No, your natural instinct said this is bad. Don't be in this building. Run. Yeah. You shouldn't take anger management because you get road rage for sitting in traffic for an hour and a half each way to work in stuck fucking traffic. You should be very fucking angry. And that anger should motivate you to do something that doesn't require you to sit in fucking traffic. You're medicating against this illicit narcotics you can take that will make alphabetizing those forms seem like an empty life and make you stop. Mushrooms do those. The mushrooms that are illegal. That's why they are illegal, because it makes you think that. That's why cocaine is illegal, because it makes pussy too easy to get. And pussy is the big motivating factor. If you could just put out a line and fuck her, oh, that'd ruin the whole economic process. No, you're going to have to put in fucking 50 hours at a hump job so you can finally afford a booming sound system and a spoiler for your fucking low-riding Honda, so hopefully you can impress some pussy to fuck you. That's why 9/11 was the point where America, it was already on that trajectory of shit, this whole safe and sober nation, up with people banality of security and responsibility. That was already, but 9/11 kind of solidified the end of fun. So that was, somewhere around 1985, they called last call, and September 11th, that's when they actually chucked you out the door. The slow burn. Suck time to be alive, and you don't want to sound bitter, but if you're not thinking it through. Jesus, if I die early, and I have good odds in a few death pools, because of my lifestyle, don't ever say, it's sad he died young. Maybe I'm going to die right on fucking time, because the future looks really goddamn boring. And you ain't opening up no windows of opportunity to jump through.